It's been a year since I went to Puerto Rico, you guys, and I never put up the Puerto Rico video. So here's the video. Yeah, I know this is not like I have to deal with it. Have fun. Bye. All right, guys, to begin, we finally, after 6 years of not going to Puerto Rico, went to Puerto Rico last year. And as you can tell, we're all masked up because, look, I know COVID, we don't need masks anymore, but on a plane, it is a small space, so we were safe as much as possible. But we could not wait to get to Puerto Rico. I'm on a plane right now. We are on our way to Puerto Rico. We're on our flight. It did not take off yet. Mama is doing crossword puzzles to calm down and not be nervous. Okay. You excited to go to Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
I know you guys are wondering why we as Puerto Ricans always clap when we land or get into the air. And there is a history lesson to be had here. See, most people back in the day would use regular airlines that had cushioned chairs, flight attendants, people giving you food or peanuts. That didn't happen for Puerto Ricanos, especially if they were going from Puerto Rico to mainland United States for jobs. They were in cargo planes that had beach chairs. These beach chairs were not as secure to the ground, so flights were shaky. They caused people to get sick. They caused people to get nervous. They caused people to have a little bit of pain from bumping and grinding. But at the end of the day, they were thankful to get on the ground. So when we finally got commercial airlines to go to and from Puerto Rico and Puerto Ricanos could use that, we were very thankful. And instead of thanking each individual person, because that would take a long time, our universal way of saying thank you to everyone who works on the flight for a nice and safe flight is to clap our hands. I hope you understand now the history of why we do that. It's not because we're pretentious or annoying. It's just a form of thank you because we are very thankful people. Moving on. As soon as we landed, we got our cab and headed straight to our hotel. This time round, instead of going to the Solaris Marriott Hotel and Casino, we went to La Concha Marriott Hotel and Casino. And that one's further down on Ashford Avenue, just by a few blocks, and it is luxurious. It was a little pricey. My uncle insisted on doing it up because we don't go on vacation often, and what he says goes. But as you can see, it kind of has a reason as to why. I mean, look at this place. OMG. Did I just say that? Yeah, I just said that. Ignore me. My hair looks fabulous, but I was putting everything away, and we're in our hotel room in Puerto Rico, and it's actually really, really nice. So I thought I'd show it to you guys. We got a suite, and we didn't plan on it. They gave it complimentary because they didn't have any ocean views. They didn't have any spare with 2 beds in it. Because apparently Premios Juventud is tonight, and we're staying at La Concha Hotel, and La Concha Hotel is a very, very reputable hotel where the famous people stay when there's award shows or just whatever, and that's happening tonight, so it's booked. There's lots of police out and bodyguards and stuff. It's actually kind of cool, but everyone's really sweet. So they said complimentary suite because we couldn't give you a room with an extra bed, but the suite has a sofa with a bed in it, but I can get Sophia and Dorothy it, a la Golden Girls with Mom. I don't have a problem with that. But let me show you how cool the apartment is, because it is like an apartment. It's like almost like a studio apartment. Check it out. So this is our living area. This is a pull-out, but I don't need it. It's fine. And we have a little buffet area. We can eat breakfast, a little diner. It looks really cool. And there's a TV stereo. There is our little kitchenette. And I'm so relieved. I didn't think we were getting this. I just thought it would be like a refrigerator. Refrigerator's really cool. See? I drank one of the waters. And there's even a freezer. So I'm considering going to the supermarket later to get some stuff. Or maybe tomorrow morning I'll do it. But yeah, so that's that. I don't know what this is. It is locked. So never mind. But, closet, already hung up our stuff. There's an iron and stuff. Our bathroom is really, really cool. This bathroom, the bathtub is nice. The only thing is for mom, I'm very worried about how high this bathtub is. So she's gonna require my help to get in and out. Separate little toilet area. And here, hello. And yeah, so that's this. And of course, here is the bedroom area. Mama's watching Catfish because, you know, that's Mama. And how you doing, Mama?
I'm doing okay.
Our bed. Yes. And we have a balcony area that is very hard to open. But we still have a balcony area. And it was cloudy, but I think it rained earlier before we got here because the ground is, the floor is wet. But it's really pretty and very nice, and we have a great view. We're on the 7th floor. I actually gotta try to make myself look pretty because I'm not going to dinner looking like this. See y'all later. The flight did number on my tummy, so I ate light at Serafina, which is in the lobby, and we've eaten at this wonderful Italian restaurant before. Got myself a salad and drink. Mom herself got a lasagna, and she loved it so much that she had it for lunch the next day. My first morning in Puerto Rico, and I had to give myself a cup of espresso. I made it myself. After caffeinating, we went out to breakfast. We went to the Loft Beachfront restaurant in the hotel, and it was absolutely delicious. I got a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich with possibly the best potatoes I ever had for breakfast in my life. Mom got an omelet. I can't remember what my uncle got, but trust me when I say the food was delicious. After breakfast, we headed back to our hotel room for rest and relaxation. And I should point out something. If you can tell in the video, Mom has a bruise on her face. Well, that's because 2 days before our trip, she face planted in the living room. So if you see that, just trust me, she's fine. It was scary, but she's okay, folks. I swear my hair looked good when I left the hotel room. It is Puerto Rico, and it's sunny and humid and hot, and I'm dripping because we walked down Ashford Avenue and we went to Walgreens. Well, no, we went to La Caridad Pharmacy where they have everything, and we bought our necessities. Some fruit and some juice and some snacks for Mom to put in the refrigerator for our sweet so that she has something to snack on. And I'm getting my piña colada if I could get up, because we're at the bar now because we earned frozen piña coladas. I had to end up pushing Mom on the way back to the hotel because she was tired of walking, which is normal. I expected that. That's why we got this type of wheelchair. It's actually a walker wheelchair combo, so she can push it in here, but if she gets tired, she can sit down. These piña coladas are in the hotel lobby, and La Concha is very, very nice, so mazel tov. After getting drunk on 2 piña coladas because my mother could not finish hers, of course, I took a nap, and then we went to dinner at La Casita Blanca on Calle Tapia in Villa Palmeras. I love this place. I recommend the aguacate relleno and the bacalao guisao. There was a line out the wazoo because of TikTok and YouTube. However, because they saw my mom in a wheelchair, they were so kind. Everyone allowed her to go in front, and we got a seat really quickly. Such an amazing place. After an amazing, delicious dinner, we head on back to the hotel, and we just vegged out in front of a TV. I love it here. So it is, I've only been here for a little over 24 hours in Puerto Rico. It is like 8 something at night on a Friday night, and I'm here in my hotel room on the balcony, sticky because it's humid, and drinking some sugar-free parcha, passion fruit, because I have a kitchen and I have a refrigerator and I can put stuff in there, which makes me very happy. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do a video for my trip this time around because I've done 2, but I am, because as many of you know, I am taking care of my mother, who has dementia and AFib. It is pumping a night downstairs. It'd be crazy out there. Yeah, I'm just trying to relax as much as possible. There's not much that we can really do. because mom can't walk long distances. Mom can't eat a lot of things. But we've been making it work. We've only been here 24 hours, but we already made it work. And then she was hungry for dinner time around 6 or 7 o'clock, and I gave her some leftovers, which I love. I love that I was able to reheat leftovers in a hotel room. Like, that's insane to me. My thoughts on Puerto Rico so far. I'm sure things are worse than the last time I was here. I'm sure that a lot of things, people are struggling more. I can get that vibe. It looks pretty much the same in terms of things breaking, closing down, businesses going under, and businesses popping up elsewhere. I'm gonna see more this vacation. I still feel like I'm home when I'm here. I still feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm watching WAPA TV, and I'm like, this would be TV that I watch. This is like, I don't watch it at home. I just watch it's a Puerto Rican channel. There's Puerto Rican stuff happening, and Puerto Ricans are involved in it, and I'm frustrated that this isn't a part of my daily routine. I'm tired of over 30 years of wanting to move down here and not being able to. I'm still having a good time. I'm relaxing as much as possible just so we're not stressed out. We tried to go to the cemetery today. It was closed because it was a holiday. Didn't know it was a holiday. So we're going to go to the cemetery tomorrow and then go visit family. So that's the plan. I'm here and I'm having a good time. I tried today. I don't know why, but I tried. Let's see how long this lasts. Okay. Spoiler alert, not long in this heat. Today we're going to visit family, but before we did that, we went and got breakfast at Panes, which is right on Ashford Avenue, and we always get some delicious breakfast there, especially pancakes. After breakfast, we headed out to El Cementerio de Villa Palmeras to visit the first part of our family, our ancestors. He said there was an iguana. Se fue. Sí. Ahí está. He's paying his respects. Que en paz descanse tú. ¿Tú quieres rezar un poquito, mami? Yeah, well, this is our family one. It's got the 70s tile. Se salió eso de nuevo. They keep on putting it on, it keeps on coming off. La cruz, el cruz que estaba en medio de ese cruz. From there, we're heading out to Canóvanas to visit my mom's cousins Maggie, Nando, and then Chiqui and Marta. Sadly, living in New York, it's very difficult to keep in touch with Maggie and Chiqui, so to see them and their spouses really meant a lot, especially for mom. Her cognitive skills were really good because she was talking about the past, and she misses them all deeply. I wish we had more moments like this. On our way back, sadly, there was a shooting on the expressway, so we were stuck in traffic for a long time and someone lost their life. Y la ambulancia. Oh my God. Porque además dejaron 12, por eso que te tapan porque además hay 2 carriles. Oye, es un montón de carros. ¿Cómo aterrizó ese avión? Oh my God. Yeah, ma, that's not what we're looking at. Mire todo lo que. Oh, eso es la noticia. Yo me quedé. Son de la noticia. Tele 11, Tele Noticia. Sí, murió. Sí, porque te la amarilla. Alguien murió. Mataron. Ay, bendito. Hasta que tiene otra caja en otro lado. Ay, señor. Sí, porque como ponen la cinta amarilla porque aún muerto. Ese carro. Mira, ese carro. Ese carro. Pero y el otro. ¿Qué carro? La ventana. Oh, ya sí. Miren un montón de tiros. Mira todo eso. Oh my God. Él no está vivo. Él no está vivo. It's gonna be loud because I'm on the balcony. Today was awesome and a little sad. I got to visit my cousin, well, my Aunt Maggie and my and her husband Nando, and my aunt, my uncle Chiqui, and his wife Marta. So happy that me, mom, and papa were able to go visit in Canóvanas, because it was a wonderful visit, and it made me more sad that I wasn't here. Like, I can't see them every day, or I can't see them once a week, or make the effort to visit. Like, you know, I have like Maggie's daughter Marta and Sandra and Fernando, you know, her kids, they're closer to my age, and I don't know them. I never really, I only hung out with Marta once. I don't, you know, I'm sad that I'm not closer to them. I wish I was. There's a lot of people in the family that I don't really know, because they grew up here in San Juan and well, in Puerto Rico, and it kind of bummed me out, but I was still so happy to see them. And you know, they're older, everyone's older, everyone's got their shit, don't we all? I was really bummed that I can't go see them, you know, once in a blue moon, go visit, have a car, just drive when I can, you know? That's not something that can be done, unfortunately. The good part was just being able to see them. The bad part was on our way back, we got stuck in traffic for a very, very, very long time. Aveni, who's our taxi driver, my uncle has a way with people and getting them to be our friends, and like having them say, hey, we'll take you wherever you want to go. So we have Aveni, she's awesome. Her friends were calling, they're like, oh yeah, there was a shootout on the expressway. Number one, may they rest in peace. I don't know if they're dead, but seeing the bullets in that car, I can't fathom anyone being alive. We were stuck for over an hour. And the reality is, you know, I've been sitting here, I've only been here a couple of days, but you know how much I've wanted to move down here, and people telling me it's gotten worse. And I'm like, well, how's it gotten worse? Like, it looks the same. I get it. I see how it's gotten worse. I do know that healthcare is worse. I do know that getting jobs here is worse. I do know the crime has gotten worse. The problem with the crime rate, you can't expect crime to stop when the people are being disrespected and there's poverty. If you're not helping your people are going to do crime, because they're trying to find ways of making money as best they can to make sure their families are okay and are surviving. Am I condoning violence? Am I condoning crime? No. But I understand why it's happening. Yeah, that shootout, that wasn't some random road rage. That was, I bet you, guarantee you money, it was a gang, because gang rates are up here in Puerto Rico. That was some gang bullshit, broad daylight. They saw someone from a rebel gang. They started just shooting the fuck out of the car. That's what happened. Do I still want to move here? Yes. Do I think it's safe to move here right now? It's as safe as being in New York. I'm sorry, if people are going to be like, oh, you're crazy, it's bad. Look, some of y'all who are saying it's too crazy to live in Puerto Rico now, the crime rate's bad, the gangs are bad. Some of y'all are living in the Bronx, and you're like, I'm not going there. You know, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you don't have to go. I've been living in Queens. I have my cousins in the Bronx. I have friends in the Brooklyn. I lived in Long Island, in a part of Long Island that now M18 Salvadorian gangs are. They were there when I was there, and we were leaving just as they were starting to get loud. There's crime everywhere in the world. I don't plan on being friends with gang members. Not gonna be part of my world, and I'll do my best to stay away from that. And hopefully, if I'm part of a community that's trying to build it up and trying to get more people to not have to depend on that kind of lifestyle, I'm sure the crime rate will go down. I'm not saying that I'm going to fix it. I'm not saying that that's what I'm going to be able to do on my own, obviously. But you want to be part of the community that helps rise above. You want to be part of the community that actually improves it. That's not going to happen if you're like, oh, I ain't going there. Oh, I'm leaving. Everyone's leaving. It's like, you're not helping the island stay afloat if you're leaving. If you're abandoning ship, and I'm not disrespecting people that are leaving, because I know people need jobs, people need to go where they know their families are going to be safe. I get it. It's me and my mom, and the truth of the matter is, as much as I want to believe that, you know, unless I win the lotto, I don't see me moving here with mom, because I don't know if she's going to live long enough for it to happen unless I win the lotto tomorrow. I mean, I would love for mom to live to be 100 years old. That's the goal, but it's not likely with the way her eating habits are, the way her health care is. But I still want to live here. Maybe not forever, but for a part of my life, I want to be able to say I'm a proud Puerto Rican that lived in Puerto Rico for a good chunk of my life. I want to be a part of the community. I saw the reason why a lot of people are like, no, and I get it. Valid. I see why it's like, but my heart still wants to be here really badly, and I don't see that stopping. I get it, people. It has gotten worse. I see it. Still want to be here. There are chickens in the park by our hotel, and they make noise at 7 in the morning. Chickens on vacation. We ended up having dinner at Ruben's Cafe, which is down the street from the hotel. It's a Dominican restaurant, and the food is probably the most affordable in the area, and it is absolutely delicious. My piña colada had gummy worms in it. I'm sorry, what? I also had delicious carne guisado. My mom had rice. I can't remember what type, but it was delicious. I tried everyone's food, of course, and everything was chef's kiss. And if you need to look for affordable places to get meals, this is where you go. The goal for day 4 was to do pretty much nothing but relax. First, we went to breakfast at Di Zucchero, which I will say hands down is the best place to get breakfast. It's actually right across from the Stellaris Hotel Marriott and Casino. Mom loved it. Look how happy she was. After that, we just went back to the hotel to veg out. Mom and I vegged out by the pool, drinking our medallas for a little while. I didn't go in the entire trip, which I'm bummed out about, but it was still fine. We still had a good time. We got back to the hotel, got dressed up, and the plan was to have a night out in Old San Juan. Things didn't really go as planned, though. It's okay, though. At least I look cute, right? I mean, come on, look at me. We are in Old San Juan. I look cute. Or I did, but I started sweating because I am pushing mom in a wheelchair because she got tired of walking for a little bit. With the restaurant La Princesa being closed on Sundays now, which we weren't expecting, add to that the fact that mom had a walker that was hard to maneuver on cobblestone, we went back to Serafina for dinner, and this time I had steak because I felt like I earned it. I'm just chilling because we're trying to take it easy here in Puerto Rico. We went to breakfast. My stomach hurts because I ate too much because we went to an all-you-can-eat buffet. That was $41. So I tried to get my money's worth, and that was a big mistake because I have learned, even though I am a big girl and I do like my food, I can't do buffets. I don't eat as much as I used to, and I'm happy about that. My stomach, not so much, but I'm happy about that. And Puerto Rico has been, compared to being home, it has been a vacation. I have felt like I am on vacation, and I'm very happy to be here. We're gonna go to Piñones later. I'll take some video of that. Parece que va a llover. Yeah, looks like it's gonna rain. Now what's funny is if you look back there, it's probably pouring down there, which means it could be coming here. But what's funny is it also means it could not be coming. That's how it be here in San Juan, here in Puerto Rico. Ooh, it's pouring rain over here. Oh, it might be coming here. No. And I was right. It did not rain anywhere near us, so we went to Piñones for dinner. Papo, ¿dónde quieres tú? Adentro ahí. Going to Piñones means going to the beach to a bunch of huts, kioscos, that sell everything from cuchifritos, fried goods, to seafood, like ceviche, which is what I got. My uncle got an alcapurria filled with hueyes, which is crab meat, and my mom got papa relleno. We had a lovely time. That's why I thought that was him for a second. I was like, what is it? But it wasn't. With full bellies, we went back to our hotel and just had another lazy night. I woke up the next day craving Dominican breakfast, so we got just that. We went back to Ruben's Cafe, and this time I got a bez golpes. That is mango, eggs, salami, and cheese. I was so full and content, we went back to the hotel, and then we decided to treat ourselves, so we got mani-pedis. Mom got a mani, I got myself a pedi. And you are welcome for the free foot content. Dinner was at Orozco's, which is one of our staples, and apparently one of Guy Fieri's staples, because they had his picture everywhere. Why? Because he loves this place, and he gave it high reviews. So now, his picture is everywhere. I don't know how I feel about that. It's still a delicious restaurant. Best pina coladas ever. It is raining, y'all. This is our last, tourism vacation day, because tomorrow we head on to the airport, and I'm very conflicted. I'd like to get home just so the vacation can be over with, in terms of having an itinerary and making sure that we're getting things done that we need to get done, and that mom's okay, and having to pack and unpack and go to the airport and leave it. I'm looking forward to that being done and being home, in terms of being in a home that is mine. I don't want to leave. Mom doesn't want to leave. Good news is we went to the casino at the Stellaris Marriott, not the casino down here. The Stellaris Marriott casino, we went in, Papo spent $200, lost it, but then played one machine and then got it all back. Mom we put in $20 for Mom, and she walked out with $99, and the bitch went one. And that was nice, little. So they had a good time. Mom's been walking great with the walker. And I kind of hate that we're going home, because I really wish this was home, but I feel like this every time I come here and have to leave. But she genuinely did love it here, and she does not want to go home. It makes me sad, because I can't give that to her. I can't give her an apartment to stay in and live in. I'm hoping I win the lottery. I will talk about the hotel. We stayed at one of the most expensive hotels in Condado. We stayed at La Concha. There are a lot of benefits. I showcased the hotel room, and it's nice. The hotel room's a suite. It was very cool of them to give us a free upgrade to a suite, because we wanted 2 beds. My uncle wanted ocean view. I didn't give a shit. But the problem was, when I did the booking on Expedia, their pictures for the room had 2 beds. So I clicked on that, stupidly not reading as much as I should have, not realizing, even though they were showing 2 beds, it was a single queen bed. So that's what we got. And because I explained that, they're like, well, because Premios Juventud is happening and there's going to be so much going on, we're giving you a free upgrade to a suite, which had the kitchenette, which was perfect, because then we can reheat food, which we did often, and Mom ate lunch and saved my uncle money, because we were afraid. What we were going to do was split a meal between me and Mom. And that would suck for me, because she can't eat a lot of things, so I would have to eat what she can eat. I was able to eat my own stuff. I was able to eat salads. I was able to eat things that needed chewing, So I was very happy about that. It is pouring, by the way. Pouring. Why do I love it so much? I love it. I'm sitting out in a balcony, my feet up, and I'm just like, I also love when I'm just walking in it and it's like, it just feels so good. Yeah, the hotel. Bonuses. It's nice. It's pretty. It's very elegant. You can tell it is a fancy place. The hotel room is nice. The bathroom, big. Balcony, perfect. The downside, it is not worth every damn penny that they're asking for, especially when they're under massive construction. We're woken at 7 o'clock in the morning by construction. And you'd think they do construction like decent people from 9 to 5. They do that in New York. They don't do that here. They're working from 7 till 7. So it's annoying. Like, why am I spending so much money to be just ridden by noise the entire time we're here? And then, you know, there's a lot of rowdy people here and it's loud. It's loud outside. That doesn't really bother me. Like, you're expecting people to pay an arm and a leg for these apartments, these rooms, and the Stellaris is nicer and quieter. And it's on Condado, it's on Ashford Avenue. But somehow they managed to keep it quieter, and they are under construction as well. But this place it's really expensive. And then you go to the cafe downstairs and to get like an iced mocha, it's $9. And you go to the restaurant downstairs for breakfast, the buffet's $44. The buffet at the restaurant in the Stellaris Marriott is $41. Still expensive, but they have a huge fucking buffet. The one down here, the one at the beachfront loft restaurant, it's like a corner of the restaurant where it has some stuff, and it's $44. No. It just doesn't seem like it's worth the money. I appreciate it. I think it's beautiful. I like the little pool area, even though I got to only be there once. I did not get to go to the beach. My fault, though. I didn't want to. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling leaving Mom alone. I did reach out to my uncle and ask if he can just stay with her for a little while. He didn't want to. I hope it already stopped raining. Look. That how it be in Puerto Rico. God, I love that. Anyway, bathroom is nice for a woman with a hip issue who's prone to falls. It's scary. It's slippery. I have to stand guard. I have to first make sure she sits on the side of the tub and put one foot over and then the other foot, then stand up, and then I have to turn the water on for her, and it's a trickle. That bathroom is shit. The water pressure, shit. It's just a trickle of water, and it's very difficult for her to get, like she can soap herself up, but to wash it off is very hard with that shower. The TV, look, you're at a hotel, you're on vacation, you're not expected to be in the hotel room at all. Y'all know my mother. My mother is obsessed with TV. That's what she does every day at home, is she stays in bed and watches TV all day. The channels, here's the thing, I know how the channels work in Puerto Rico, and there's a lot of them. For some reason, the hotels don't do that. They're scrambled or no signal on most of the TV. And this morning it rained and all of a sudden the TV just stopped working. Again, we're paying how much for these hotel rooms and you can't even have decent TV service? I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling it. I feel like this hotels are too expensive. There were pina coladas for $18, and they weren't the best pina coladas. It's just weird. Stellaris is expensive too, but a little bit cheaper, and they're nicer. The only thing is, the rooms don't have a microwave in it. If it just had the microwave in the room, that'd be fine, because then Mom can reheat her food. But in the Stellaris Marriott, they only have a refrigerator, which is good to bring it home and save, but then you can't heat it up. But I did talk to them about that, and I asked one. They're like, well, the microwaves are in the hallway. Like where the ice machines are, you can heat stuff in the microwave. And I was like, oh, that's something. You know what I mean? But still, I would prefer a little sweet. So if we were to, my uncle said we weren't going to come back. He said, this is the last trip. But while we were here, especially when we were in that casino, he's like, I'll come here next time. Bro, I think there will be a next time, and we will be going to the Stellaris again, because La Concha, you're nice, but no vale. I feel like when I get home, I'm gonna need another vacation. But I did have fun on this vacation. I did feel a little bit more relaxed. It was less stress in terms of like, I have to have doctor's appointments, I have to do this, I have to do that. And sometimes my mom comes out here and meets me, and we share the medalla. If y'all know me, y'all know I don't like beer. But a medalla, it's refreshing. It makes you feel good. That's what I do. That's what I did. Yes, I would have loved to go more places. Yes, I would have loved to have my friends and family with me more. I'm happy I got to see Maggie and Nando and Shiki and Marta. You know, my uncles and mom's cousins. I call them my uncles and aunts. Very happy that we got to go around and you know, we went to San Juan and it wasn't great, but we still got to go. Went to Piñones. That was nice. Yep, just chilling out before we go out. Just so you guys have an idea of the noise that is happening in this hotel every day, all day, every day since we've been here. And so you can see the TV. As you can see, scrambled channel or weak signal. It says either scrambled channel or weak signal. Like, why are you advertising on your thing like all the channels we're supposed to get and we're not getting any of those channels? Like, bruh. Our final night, Mom and I got a little dolled up to go to Distrito T-Mobile. Distrito T-Mobile happens to be right by the Sheraton Convention Center. Think of Universal Walk, but without the amusement park. We decided on Barullos for some really good Spanish food. The food and sangria were absolutely amazing. Not bad for a final night. I think I'm drunk. Yeah, I was drunk. Ooh, pretty. I will miss you, Puerto Rico. Until we meet again. Hey! I made a video! So rude! Way to ruin a mood. Anyway. Plane takes off tomorrow at 12 p.m. I will see y'all in New York tomorrow. The stress of going to the airport will make my face look like this. Yes, I wasn't stressed out. Yes, I was in pain from carrying everyone's luggage. But I was very happy to get home, even though I was also sad to be leaving Puerto Rico. I do hope to go to Puerto Rico again, sooner rather than later. But I'm very thankful that I was able to go on this trip with Mom. Mom had a good time. It took me a year to edit this video, but I'm glad I finally did it. Hope you guys enjoy it. And hey, maybe I'll win the lotto that I played over there. Actually, I know I didn't, but maybe someday. Bye.